There is one skill that literally anyone can use if they want to make millions of dollars and never have to worry about money again. And I know this to be true because I've helped a lot of people by now to make money. Like Chris here, for example, helped him to go from zero to $10,000 per month. Or Ron, I took him from zero to over $20,000 per month. Or Benit, from zero to $44,000 per month. It says, thank you, Max. Or Craig, he just made a launch and made $20,000 in revenue. And I also have over 880 5-star Trustpilot reviews as well from people that I've helped. And I even won an Alex Ramosi contest after I made $230,000 per month in just 30 days. And he gave me a check worth $100,000. And I helped Hugo to go from zero to $80,000 per month in 64 days, and Austin $60K per month, and Atina $145,000 per month in 3 weeks. Like, I'm showing you all of that, not to brag or any of that. Like, the main reason why I want to show you is, like, what I will talk about in this video helped me to make millions of dollars online. Last year, I started a brand new business and made $2 million with it. As of right now, that business is generating over $200,000 per month, every single month, and I'm not selling my time at all. And it's scaling every single month, meaning that I can scale it. I'm not stuck. And I've also helped a bunch of people to do it as well. And in this video, I'm not gonna go into like the business model or the step-by-step or the click. I have all of that in another place that I can show you later. Like, if you have a link below in the description. So after this video, if you want to learn all the where to click and what to do in the business model, you can check that. But in this video, I want to talk about this one very specific skill that helped me and all of these other people as well to make a lot of money, right? And this is a skill that I learned from my personal mentor. I think it's, like 3 years now, 3 years ago now. He taught me this, and he's worth more than $10 million, not in just money generated, but in actual like cash, in investments, money that he's worth. And making over $10 million actual net worth, it's not that easy. You see all of these people online talking about, I made millions and I made tens of millions and blah, blah, blah. The truth is that a lot of people can make money, but it's not as easy to keep that money or be smart with that money. So building up a net worth of 10 million, that's not easy. After taxes, after revenue and profits and all of that, and then being smart with the money so that you can invest it and actually live from it, or live from that money, right? So what is this skill then? Well, the first thing you need to understand before I just give you the keys to the kingdom and before I tell you exactly what this skill is that when you do business and when you want to make money, we need to understand what money is. Like, why does somebody want to give us money? That's really the big question you need to ask yourself and to figure out if you want to make money, right? If you want to make money, you need to figure out like, how do I even make money? Like, what is money and how does it work? And money is nothing more than something that people exchange for people that they want, right? I want a new iPhone, so I exchanged my hard-earned money for that thing. Or I want to become stronger and build more muscle, so I buy a gym membership. Or I want to, get a relationship and meet a new wife or boyfriend or girlfriend, or get some more dates, so I buy into this app. Or I ask somebody out for dinner. Like the whole economy is working because of things that people want, right? And people are willing to exchange their money for those things. That's literally all that it is. So if you want to make money, you need to identify, first of all, what is it that people actually want? And this is the biggest mistake that I see most entrepreneurs and people are just starting a business make. I even went to Mastermind last year, and I was very fortunate enough to sit in a room with a billionaire, a legit billionaire. And he was still struggling with some of these questions for himself, finding basically synergy between what he wanted to do and also then building a product or a service around something that people actually wanted. And he's a legit billionaire. So this is not just something that you learn once at the beginning and then you're done. But this thing never goes away. And I see people making this mistake over and over and over again. And I made this mistake myself. I don't know how many times. I've burned a lot of money making this mistake, meaning that I'm trying to sell something or create a product around something that I think that people want, or even worse, I know that they need it. So what do I mean by that? Because there's a big difference between needs and wants. For example, I know for a fact that there's a bunch of people out there in the world who need to stop smoking. But most of them don't want to stop smoking. There's a big difference there. Or I also know that for a fact that there's a bunch of people out there that I know need to eat less sugar. But they don't want to eat less sugar. So it doesn't matter how hard I'm trying to promote a carrot to them or salad meals, because they want candy, so they're gonna buy candy. So this is the first thing I need you to understand. If you wanna make money, don't make it hard for yourself. Identify what people want, not necessarily what they need. And then you sell them what they want. And a little bonus thing here, if you can find something that people really need and they also really, really want it, that can be a great thing. For example, if you live in Florida and a tornado comes and your roof gets damaged, you probably need a new roof. And you also probably really, really want a new roof because you don't want to basically get rain in your face when you're sleeping, right? But the main thing is to identify something that people want, right? And business becomes, I don't want to say easy, but it becomes a lot more simple and fun and exciting when you're selling something that people want. Because guess what? People will buy it. Because if you're promoting something and building a business around something that people do not want, it doesn't matter if you're the best salesperson in the world, if you have the best ads running in the world, if you have the biggest budget in the world when it comes to spending on building a team or creating YouTube content or any of that. You can literally be the best salesperson in the world trying to sell an old car that's damaged and it's a brand that nobody trusts and it barely runs. You can be the best salesperson in the world and you will have an extremely hard time trying to sell that car, if not impossible. And if we flip that, if you're a 16-year-old kid who have never learned about sales a day of your life, you know nothing about sales, you couldn't care less, and you present yourself in baggy jeans, you don't really care about your appearance at all, but you have those very rare Nike shoes that all of the kids want, and you have them for some reason. You can literally just go into high school or go into create a website online, tell your friends about it that, hey guys, I have these shoes that all of you guys want, and I'm gonna charge you a lot of money for them. Who wants to buy it? And they'll be like, yes, please take my money, right? So this is like if you wanna make it easy for yourself as an entrepreneur, this is the first thing you need to realize. And when you understand, once you start to have something that people want, you can make money with it pretty fast. Again, last year I launched a brand new business from scratch without, just completely from scratch. No past customers in that industry, no past leverage in that industry neither. I started with a brand new business from scratch. I made $2 million with it in less than 12 months. I made over $260,000 in one of those months, and I won a cash or I won a business contest from Alex Ramosi where we added another $100,000 on top of that. So I really made, $260 plus 100, and then I did affiliate income that month as well. So that was probably 400. Let me think here. 260, that's 360 plus 420, 430, $420 to $430,000 in that month total. And the biggest thing was that I had something that people wanted and they wanted to buy it. I wasn't the best salesperson. I didn't have any crazy ads. There was no secret to it, but that, right? So that's the foundation. Now, what is the skill then, right? What is the one skill that you can learn if you want to be able to make millions? Well, you know the foundation now, the difference between needs and wants. And here's one skill that anyone can learn. And that is speed. Speed is your biggest friend when it comes to business. Because guess what? Most people out there today are very distracted. They work very slowly. They take decisions very slowly. And even when they do take a decision, nothing really happens. And right now, I am one-on-one coaching an individual. And he is 18 years old now, I think. He started his first online business when he was 16. All right? He was still in high school or whatever it's called in the UK. He was 16 years old. He went from zero, not knowing anything about business, not knowing anything about sales. 1 year later, he made $100,000 per month. Right now, when he's 18, his best month, he's made $250,000 in 1 month. And his biggest secret, if you ask him, is speed. He's moving extremely fast. Now, when I'm coaching him one-on-one, like something that normally takes people weeks, months. I've had customers who have been going through this process. They've been going through my programs for like 3 to 6 months, and they're not even close to where he is at. And he's been doing it, I think it's 4 days now. So speed and being able and willing, rather, to move very fast and quickly is one of, if not your absolute biggest friend, if you want to make money in business. Because when you move fast, you're not afraid to fail fast neither. Because think about it like this. If you knew that you would become a guaranteed millionaire after you had failed 1,000 times, all right? Let's say you had like an agreement and a contract from, I don't know, somebody who could foretell the future. And they say that the day you have failed 1,000 times, that's the day you will be worth $1 million in net worth. Like, if you knew that to be true, every single time you failed, you would celebrate, right? You'd be like, oh, I just failed another time. Oh, that's 2, that's 3. Because every day you failed, you knew that you were getting closer. And it didn't have to be like a business failure. It could be like you cold called somebody and they didn't pick up. Or you sent an email and it didn't work. Or you launched something, a sales page, and nobody bought. You'd be like happy every single time that happened because you knew you were getting closer to that 1,000th failure that would guarantee you to become a millionaire. And that's basically how it works. And this individual that I'm now working with one-on-one, he understood this from a very early age, and he just went extremely fast. He was willing to fail faster than everybody else, and because of that, he was able and willing to also win faster than everybody else. That's pretty cool. 16 years old, 1 year, making 100K per month. Now he's 18 and had his top peak month at $250,000 per month. And that was in a very hard business model. And now he's moving into, I don't want to say easier, but a lot more simple business model that's more scalable. And if he was able to make $250,000 per month in this very tough business model, I'm sure he's going to make a lot more money now when he goes into this new business model. So if you want to learn what that business model is, I will leave a link for you below this video. You'll find it in the description. You'll also find it in the comment section. Go and check that out. You will see all of these reviews and case studies that I mentioned in the beginning of this video as well. And if you click this link below this video and go to that page, I will tell you more about how you can implement speed into the best business model there is, if you ask me, if you want to make money online. So do that. Go and check that out. I'll see you there.